being like independent of the political system. There's no point. But if you're really attempting to not just like fix the system, but refound and just kind of create from the ground up and grasp what the founders intended for Americans to always have in their possession, which was the ability to dictate the terms of their governance and to steer it. You know, none of these motherfuckers believed the Constitution was going to last. They all hated the Constitution. You know, all the absurd conservative ink lies about the founding and the Constitution being some kind of suicide pact that you have to stick to forever. That's not borne out by the founders in their own words. They weren't satisfied with the document, and they all laughed about the possibility of it even lasting more than like a couple decades. Franklin, you know, was an apocryphal story, was said to have told some woman outside of Constitution Hall that, you know, she said, "What kind of government do we have, Mr. Franklin?" And he said, a republic if you can keep it. Jefferson thought there was going to be a revolution, you know, and the Revolutionary War was a civil war. People don't point that out. It was a brother war. It was between loyalist subjects of the crown and by people who believed that they had the right to determine their governance here in this country rather than from abroad. And, you know, Jefferson thought it would have to happen like every 2 generations. So Nick has talked about that. And we share that understanding of the founding as well. Like, that's the founding intent of this country, is that if you can bring enough people together and you can pitch, it doesn't have to even be half the country. It really just has to be the toughest, meanest, smartest, most intractable, like 3 or 4% of the most, you know, capable, youngest people. And that's when things start to change. So.
Yeah, the Groypers.
Well, yeah. God willing.